Hi, I'm Natasha Frakes. We're here at the Alpha North Capital Event Conference in the Bahamas. I'm here with Kurt Sorschak, who is the President and CEO of Xebec. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Tell us about Xebec, your company.
So Xebec is a manufacturer of gas purification and generation equipment. Last year, we've been in business for 15 years. We've been established in 1967. We started out as a manufacturer of air dehydration equipment, but moved along over the years into more advanced gas purification. Today we are purifying not only air, also all kinds of different gases like hydrogen, helium, biogas. We generate oxygen, nitrogen, so the whole gamut of gas generation and purification equipment.
So that's something unique. Is that what makes Xebec stand out in its sector?
In a certain way, yes. Again, as I've said, we have basically two business segments. One is the industrial product segment. The industrial products include gas dehydration equipment, air dehydration equipment, oxygen generators, nitrogen generators. And those are basically equipments that industry requires when they produce products. Pharma industry produces pills, food industry for food blanketing, for example, workshops, factories, compressed air. So there's a lot of industrial products that are required today, and the trend in those industrial products is to be always purer. So purer gases, purer air, because the processes become more advanced. On the other side, besides the industrial products, we have clean technology products. In particular, at the moment, we are doing biogas to renewable natural gas. We are also involved in hydrogen purification for fuel cell vehicles, renewable hydrogen, so that's a low carbon type of hydrogen. We are also looking at what is commonly known as energy storage, converting electricity into chemical energy that can be stored in gaseous form.
So why is there interest now to invest in your particular industry sector?
Today, I would say in general, people are becoming more concerned about climate change. We all see how the climate is changing, and when you look back 10 years, clean technologies was a buzzword, but there was no real concern. I think today you experience a real concern regarding environment, and investors in particular, but also companies who have different technologies are starting to look at the carbon footprint and how those technologies can be deployed. So in both Europe and North America, a lot of what we do in the clean tech sector is driven by regulation. In Europe, it's driven by what is called the Renewable Energy Directive. And in North America, it's driven by the Renewable Fuel Standard. So those two regulations, if you so want, require that a certain percentage of transportation fuels is renewable. It's denoted differently in North America than in Europe, but in essence, the regulations have the same outcome. They are driving towards higher fuels that have a higher potential of CO2 reduction. Yeah, and that is what drives the industry today. If we look at Europe and the Renewable Energy Directive, they have a 10% renewable fuel target by 2020. And as of this year, you can only build new renewable fuel facilities that basically reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 60%. And in effect, what that means is that renewable natural gas, so biogas upgrading to renewable natural gas, is the main fuel form that is being produced going forward for the next couple of years. That opens up a large market in Europe. We estimate that there is about 1,000 to 1,500 facilities that will be built in Europe alone. Each facility between $1.5 to $3 million. So giving you a nice market size for the types of equipment, the types of plants we are building. In North America, the renewable fuel standard does something very similar. Here the requirements are not a percentage of fuels, but it's denominated as a fixed number, billions of gallons of renewable fuels. And here too, we've reached now 2017, 2018, and the requirement basically is what they call now to produce cellulosic fuels. So cellulosic fuels are fuels that reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 60%. And the resulting consequence is that there are no real cellulosic fuels available in any significant quantities. So renewable natural gas again has been coming to the forefront and filling that gap. And that's a significant gap. I mean, we are talking about billions and billions of gallon equivalent of renewable natural gas. The prices have gone up significantly for renewable natural gas. It trades now at about 15 to 20 times the natural gas price, so a huge incentive to invest into those types of facilities. And we are seeing an opportunity to deploy about a good number, I would say, on the different opportunities there are, because you're looking at landfill gas, wastewater treatment facilities, farm-based opportunities. You're looking at equipment sales in the region of $1 to $3 billion US. So also a significant market for Xebec. And the technology that we utilize is proving out to be very efficient and very economical, how we do it, and very reliable. So people are coming and now looking for the types of solutions we are offering.
Well, it sounds like there's a lot of potential for growth. Kurt, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.